They tried to ban my church bell, so I rang it and watched their million-dollar dream collapse. I didn't shout when they nailed the violation notice to the chapel door. I didn't argue when they called my grandfather's bell a nuisance. I just traced my fingers along the bronze engraved in 1919 and decided the real ringing hadn't even begun. The meteoric HOA thought they could silence history with a bylaw vote. They thought their rulebook was louder than a century of prayer. But they forgot one thing. Texas law protects religious sound like sacred ground. My name's David Reyes, 44 years old, volunteer firefighter, part-time carpenter, and caretaker of the little white chapel at the corner of Hickory Road. My grandfather cast that bell with his own hands. After returning from France in 1919 for 100 years, it rang. Weddings, funerals, Sunday mornings, 3 clear notes that rolled across the valley like sunlight on water. People said you could set your watch by the rise bell. Then came Victoria, 53 HO president, a woman who thought pearls and bylaws made her queen. She moved into Meteoric Estates 3 years ago, traded in a Houston penthouse for country charm, and immediately began pruning everything that didn't fit her magazine perfect vision to her. My bell wasn't heritage, it was noise pollution. The complaint letters came first. Thin white envelopes stuffed in my mailbox, citing decibel levels and disturbance of peace. Then came the vote. 15 homeowners in pastel polo shirts raising hands to ban the bell when I refused. Victoria called the county sheriff, waving her violation binder like it was scripture. The deputy looked at me, looked at her, and said quietly, "Mr. Reyes, you might want to dust off your paperwork." So, I did. I spent 3 weeks crawling through archives, chasing down signatures so old the ink had bled into the page, and there it was. The 1921 county ordinance designating our chapel, a historic landmark with explicit protection for the ringing of its bell in perpetuity. Every ticket, every threat, every smug smile Victoria threw my way was built on air. But I wasn't done because while she played queen, I played carpenter. I fixed the belfry with strong wood, rewired the clapper, and tuned the bell. Then, with the help of an attorney friend, I filed a noise complaint of my own. Mercs, pool pumps, AC units, and security alarms all broke the county's noise limits. And unlike my protected bell, their machines had no exemptions. The fines stacked up fast. $250 a day turned to $500, and suddenly, neighbors cursed Victoria's name. The bell rang, reminding homeowners of history and the debts knocking at their doors. The county posted notice. The HOA owed $187,000 in unpaid fines. The pool shut down. The lights at the tennis courts flickered dark, and Victoria's pearls didn't shine so bright anymore. She cornered me outside the chapel, voice trembling. "You've destroyed our community." I looked her in the eye and said, "No, ma'am. You destroyed yourself when you tried to silence something bigger than you." The bell tolled again. 3 slow notes rolling through the dusk. Not anger, not revenge, just history refusing to be erased. Here's the thing about sound. You can't bury it in bylaws. You can't fence it behind stucco. And sometimes the loudest thing in the world is silence after the truth has rung. So tell me, where are you watching?